President Obama's visit to Canada tomorrow and the relationship between our two countries. We're joined by David Dement. He is the author of the forthcoming book, Doing the Continental, a short guide to our big relationship with the United States. He is also a research associate at Carleton University at the Center on North American Politics and Society. Good to have you here, Mr. Dement. Canada's relationship economically is as the United States' largest trading partner. How important is it for the leaders of our two countries to have a relationship with each other?
Yeah, hi, Brad. It's obviously very important. This is a chance for them to get acquainted. They're going to be together for less than 5 hours, so it's not, they can't do a lot more than really just to take each other's measure, smile, get a sense of each other.
So kind of what's the point of this trip then?
Well, obviously that's terribly important, but I think we can't read in too much into the trip, that they are going to solve a huge number of problems, that they're going to move issues along on a number of files. They're going to be so caught up talking about the economy and the crisis and the auto sector, especially this week, that there's all kinds of issues I'm sure on the Canadian side we'd love to make some progress on, which if we weren't having this crisis we might have had a chance to see happen, like a recognition of a bigger role for Canada in the Arctic from the United States. But there's just not going to be time to even think about some of those things.
Mm-hmm. So those kind of conversations are going to come in weeks and years ahead, of course, between two leaders, presuming Stephen Harper, of course, is in office as long as Barack Obama. But anyway, I want to take a reference from your book here, which, by the way, hasn't been released yet, but I want to get you to compare something. I think some see a contrast between Obama, the Democrat, and Stephen Harper, sort of a low-calorie Republican. What do you think are the rubbing points in their relationship, potentially?
Well, I think they'll get along just fine as individuals. I think, obviously, you have perhaps a bit of a lame duck prime minister. You have a leader of the opposition who knows members of the Obama cabinet, is a better fit ideologically, and maybe a little bit of a sense of, let's see what's going to happen in our next election before we really cement the relationship at the level of the leaders of the two countries.
Going back to the brevity of the visit tomorrow, the president's visit to Ottawa only, as you noted, a matter of hours. How will we know if it's a success?
Well, I guess it's a success just for getting together, for the fact that this is Obama's first visit. Bush made his first visit to Mexico 8 years ago, so that's something of a success. And I think Obama yesterday in his interview with Canadian media, you know, he has an amazing way of hitting the right points, of reassuring people, and I think he's already set the stage for the visit to be a success.
David, so good talking to you. I look forward to more conversations with you on this topic.
I look forward to it as well. Thanks, Brad.
David Dement is the author of the forthcoming book, Doing the Continental, a short guide to our big relationship with the United States.